Good afternoon and welcome to Chargers Outside Zone. I'm Chuck.
I'm Thomas.
And today we're going to review the victory in the battle for LA.
Yes.
We enjoyed it all the way to the very end of the game last night.
Even though
someone got overly excited.
The refs.
Yeah, the refs really tried to put a damper on this one.
Yes.
But we probably won't get into too much of the ref action, but we'll get into the other stuff.
And the Homer vision was terrible.
We had to watch the Rams coverage on NFL Network. Obviously would have preferred to have watched the Chargers version. But with that, just a quick reminder, this is a father-son hobby where we focus on team building for the Los Angeles Chargers. We are not experts. We don't talk gambling or betting. We try to stay away from hot takes. We might have one here to start us off.
Just a second.
Just real quick before we get into the game, a huge Chargers Outside Zone shout out to our new favorite non-Charger, Garrett Wilson.
Yes.
And his epic troll of no other than Sean Payton.
Sean Payton.
Who doesn't want sunglasses or Gilligan hats or interviews, and whether it was intentional or not, Garrett Wilson delivered here with the epic troll. And for that, huge shout out. We love you, Garrett Wilson.
Huge.
We are looking forward to week 5 when the Jets play the Broncos.
Yes, that's going to be a petty game.
Yeah. Looking forward to the Jets running it up on the Broncos. But
hopefully.
We will get past our Broncos and Jets disputes here and move on to last night's game.
Yes.
Like we mentioned, the Chargers defeated the Rams 34-17.
Yes.
Very interesting game. In our preview, we talked about the rookies. Quentin Johnston.
Yes.
We wanted to see his performance last night.
He can be on the goal line, catching the ball.
Yeah, he showed he was a red zone threat. And, he played early, had several targets early on. And then he was out for several series. They get into the red zone, and I said to you, there should be a red
flashing light
on Quentin Johnston. And sure enough, they did have good coverage. I think Easton Stick had to, pun intended, stick it in there. And, nice crisp throw. I thought Quentin Johnston, maybe double caught it, but hey, touchdown's a touchdown.
Touchdown's touchdown.
And it's a great way to start his rookie campaign.
Also, he had that one play that he ran the same route that he ran in the Michigan game.
Right, the crossing route, that was his one good completion that gained yardage. So yeah, his crossing route is nice.
Elite.
Yeah. Well, it's a crossing route.
It's a craft.
Let's not get overly excited. Tooley got some early reps. He looked like he belonged on an NFL field.
Yes.
Deion Henley got lots of burn in that. I imagine he almost played more snaps than anyone on defense. Moved well. His size didn't seem to be too big of a concern. We'll see that going forward. But then the one rookie that really stood out, one of two rookies that stand out. One is undrafted, but my apologies to Darius Davis and the Davis family. I questioned a little bit a returner in the 4th round.
Well,
but I didn't realize he would be that electric.
Yes.
Besides his one return that, was incredibly awesome. I thought he had some very good returns, but then when he hesitated, stuck the dead leg and
stutter step.
Yeah, he was gone. So he showed off.
Yes, why he got drafted.
Quickness, speed, the whole 9. He even shook the punter. So a little contact balance there at his size. That was beautiful. Congratulations to Darius Davis. Awesome return. Got involved a little bit in the offense with a catch. So looks like that's going to be a good pickup.
Yes. Also, that undrafted rookie.
We'll get there. No hurry.
Okay.
McFadden did have a holding penalty. Unfortunately, that's as deep as we caught on his efforts last night. Scott Matlock, he played early. I don't think we saw him late, but so he got some burn early in that game. And then Max Duggan,
Did stuff.
Did some stuff, used his legs, and looked like a third string quarterback last night in his first action.
Yes.
For the Chargers, but we'll definitely
there's a rule.
See improvement there over time.
There's a rule for him. It's called the third quarterback rule.
Yeah. So
that's why he's on the roster.
Very true. The other thing we were looking forward to was Isaiah Spiller. I thought
he showed out.
Yeah, I thought he played well in some tough runs up the middle. And then he obviously had the long run that was called back.
Yes.
And, the good part of that, would that hold have nullified that entire play? Maybe, maybe not. Hard to say. But he found the hole. He got out there. And he was not run down by the defensive back. So I thought that was a good showing, even though the play didn't necessarily count.
Yes.
It is preseason. But, I thought Isaiah Spiller did well for himself last night, and stated a claim for that running back 3 spot, or maybe, 4. Pushing Joshua Kelly for number 2. You mentioned Kellen Moore's offense. I don't think we saw
much
all of his offense, but what we did see, with Zion and Jamari starting the guard positions, I thought the line provided Easton Stick with a lot of time.
Well, we drafted really good offensive linemen.
We have.
Let's.
If you're speaking of the Los Angeles Chargers, I think yes. Between Rashawn Slater, Zion Johnson, Jamari Sawyer, bringing in Corey Lindsley. But it was Zion Johnson and Jamari from the starting 5 that played last night. And then, second string tackles and second string center. Yes. But I thought they all played well in the fact that they gave Easton Stick time. And, the running game looked good.
Yeah.
And then when we got to the fourth quarter, then Elijah Dotson hit the field. And,
yes.
If he gets to the edge, he's gone.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Yeah, so more to unfold with the Kellen Moore offense, obviously. Not going to show it all in preseason game 1, but if that offensive line performance showed us anything, we should have some improvement, not only in the run game, but giving Justin Herbert some time, huh?
Yes.
Chargers defense.
Ooh.
The Chris Rumpf sack was pretty incredible.
Yes.
Somehow it wasn't called for a face mask and or slamming a quarterback to the turf, but
I mean, it is
kind of got away in that preseason game.
It is the Georgia quarterback.
Yeah. Well, he got Brett Rippon. Former Boise State.
It is Brett Rippon. So
yeah.
It's not Matthew Stafford. My point was
I think when it comes to the defense, obviously I think the corners need to spend some time with the jugs machine.
Yes, they do.
In almost back-to-back plays, you had Dean Leonard and Jasir Taylor dropping what should have been interceptions.
Yes.
So maybe spend some time after
and
practice.
One pick 6 was dropped.
Oh yeah, that was definitely Dean Leonard would have been gone to the house with that one. There was the great goal line stance where they went ahead and stopped the Rams from scoring.
Yes.
But then the terrible penalty by J.T. Woods it is preseason, but still you can't have that happen. Give them new life down there so close, and but all in all, I thought the defense played decent.
Played decent.
So the last thing that you wanted was an overall good showing, and I think the Chargers had a good showing last night.
Yes.
I think, like I've mentioned several times, good pass protection from the offensive line.
We only gave up 17 points.
Only giving up 17 points on the defensive side, could have been held to 13 without that penalty. That was a good showing by what was mostly second and third stringers, playing second and third stringers, because the Rams didn't have, their top talent out there, but that's what you want in a preseason game.
Yes.
Darius Davis in the return game, magical. This is electric.
Magic.
It was electric. Quentin Johnston in the red zone, that was great to see. And that late game excitement from Elijah Dotson. He is going to be fun to watch in these next two preseason games.
Yes.
Don't put too much on tape, because if you have to cut him or waive him and try to get him to your practice squad, he might not make it at this point.
No.
But as an undrafted free agent, I wouldn't get overly concerned with that. Keep your four best running backs. If he's one of them, so be it.
Yes.
If you have other plans, then take your chances. But great game. Enjoyed watching Chargers hitting somebody else.
Yes.
Any final thoughts? We got the Saints up next.
On to the Saints.
On to the Saints. That's a game that will be played at SoFi as well. A couple joint practices ahead of that.
It should be the Chargers homer.
Yeah, we should get to see the Chargers homer vision for that. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Not keep you too long.
Yes.
Do us a favor on Twitter. Follow us at LAC Outside Zone. On YouTube here, Chargers Outside Zone. Please subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications. We do have a website, chargersoutsidezone.com. Email us at chargersoutsidezone@gmail.com. We talk about every Tuesday and Saturday new episodes. We'll see as we get into the season what fits our schedule, what fits viewers' schedule, because we don't want to be putting out content when nobody's downloading it and watching it, right?
Yes.
So we'll always take a look at that schedule and see if it can be modified. Thanks for joining us. Take care. Have a great week. Looking forward to the preview of the Saints game.
Yes. The Saints are playing tonight.
Today, yeah.
Today.
Be awesome to watch them. All right. Take care.
Take care.
No, bye.
Bye.